America has always been a nation of immigrants, and generation after generation, newcomers have helped shape the great American experiment. Asian Americans are an integral part of that story, overcoming hardship, discrimination, and exclusion while making enduring contributions to a more perfect union.
Asian presence in America predates the nation itself. Filipino sailors first set foot on California soil in 1587. The gold rush drew wave after wave of Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and South Asian immigrants.
In 2011, the U.S. Senate, in Senate Resolution 201, formally recognized that Chinese immigrants' contributions in agriculture, mining, manufacturing, construction, fishing, and canning were critical to establishing the foundations of America's economic growth, especially in the West.
Chinese workers transformed Sacramento Delta into rich farmland, developed the fishing industry, supplied much of the labor in manufacturing. Japanese introduced intensive farming in 1880s to 1890s. Filipinos, Indians, and Koreans also helped build the nation before 1924, through agriculture, labor, science, and medicine.
Following the Panic of 1873, rising anti-Chinese sentiment, portraying Chinese immigrants as undesirable, racially inferior, and at yellow peril, contributed to the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 and many anti-Asian laws.
Anti-Chinese mobs perpetrated riots, arson, lynchings, and massacres to expel Chinese communities throughout the American West. Virtually no perpetrators were convicted.
Facing discrimination, Chinese Americans fought back in court. In 1886, the Supreme Court unanimously ruled the Equal Protection Clause protects non-citizens. In 1898, the court affirmed birthright citizenship to all born on U.S. soil, reaffirmed on June 30, 2026.
In 1942, Executive Order 9066 forced Japanese Americans into incarceration camps. In 1944, Korematsu v. United States upheld the incarceration. In 1988, Congress formally apologized and provided reparations to surviving victims.
Tens of thousands of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders served in World War II, even as Japanese Americans were incarcerated and Chinese immigrants faced exclusion. Returning veterans found prejudice and discrimination persisted at home.
Urged by FDR and championed by Pearl S. Buck, Congress repealed the Chinese Exclusion Act on December 17, 1943. Congress later formally expressed regret, by the Senate in 2011 and the House in 2012.
Immigration and Nationality Act abolished the race-based quotas, transforming America into the world's largest multiracial democracy. Asian Americans grew from 1% to almost 8% of the U.S. population.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, approximately 26.8 million people identify as Asian alone or in combination with another race, about 7.8% of the U.S. population.
Asian Americans now represent about 7.6% of active-duty military personnel across all branches, a testament to their patriotism, service, and sacrifice for a nation that did not always treat them as equals.
One of the nation's fastest-growing racial groups, Asian Americans have contributed to every aspect of American life, from academia and innovation to business, art, architecture, sports, entertainment, and public service.
America has always been a nation of immigrants, including many of its founding fathers, united by enduring ideals. To be an American is to embrace the principles enshrined in the Constitution, not to be defined by ancestry, race, ethnicity, or religion.
Despite continuing challenges, including the surge in anti-Asian hostility during the COVID-19 pandemic, Asian American struggles, achievements, and contributions remain an integral part of the American story.
Come join us in Philadelphia on September 4th to 7th to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence and the Asian American contributions to the Great American Experiment.